The long waited recipe is finally here. All purpose spiced millet flour. Now, let me show you how to make this at home. Hello there. If you're new to my channel, you are highly welcome. This is my millet and it's two bowls, what we call olunka. Okay, here in Ghana. So this is two olunka and that is 10 kg. We are going to get a lot of flour from this 10 kg. So next you will need a large bowl like this and then you add in clean water. Then you also need a round bowl like this white one that I'm using, and then you fetch in some of the millet. Okay, so this process that I'm doing, we are doing this to get rid of stones in it. Sometimes this millet comes with a lot of stones, but you cannot see it with your naked eyes. Okay, so this is an African way. I don't know how to call this process, but that is what we do to get rid of stones in grains and cereal. So by doing this, the stones will settle down, and at the end you will get to remove all stones from the millet. Okay, so sit back and then enjoy the process. Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? Those dark brown thing you are seeing inside the white bowl are stones. Okay, so can you see that? Yes, these are stones. So this is why it's very important to do this. And guys, I did the rest off camera, and this is what I had from 10 kg of millet. These are stones. All right, so guys, you can see that some of the millet have float on top. Those are bad ones, and then the good ones will settle down. All right, yes, that is what my mom taught me. Now take your time and wash the millet just the way I'm doing it here, and when you are satisfied with the washing, then you go ahead and drain out the water, and that will get rid of the floated ones too as well. So guys, I'm going to drain this off camera and I will be back. And we are back. So I add another clean water to it and then repeat the process. I'll be washing my millet till it becomes clean, and I think I'll wash it for about 3 to 4 times, and this is the second time. The rest I'll do that off camera. Okay. So guys, I have washed this 4 times, and now you can see that our millet is very clean. So I then go ahead and add clean water to it. This time around we are going to soak it overnight. All right, so I'll then cover it and then allow it to rest overnight. So guys, I'll see you in the next day. And it's the next day. Good morning. Now let's continue our unfinished business. Okay, so I'm going to drain this water out again. All right, good job. We have done a great job. Look at this, very clean. So you also need a colander. There's still water at the bottom, so we want to make sure that we get rid of that. Okay. Can you see that? Yes, it's very good to use a colander to do this so that we get rid of the water at the bottom. I transfer the millet into the same container. I'm using the same container because it has a fitting lid, okay? It doesn't matter, you can use a different one. So guys, it's time to spice our millet, and it's very important. Take note of the spices that I'll be using. I started with ginger. Just add the amount you want. Then I add chili pepper to it. I add black pepper. This is African black pepper. And then finally I add cloves, just the amount you want. So I then mix all together. If you want your millet flour to be too spicy, you can increase the amount of ginger and that of the chili. But with the black pepper and then the cloves, no, don't take too much of it. You don't need too much, you just need small, okay? Yes. So guys, I then cover this. I'm going to the commercial mill to mill my flour. It's too much, I can't do it in the house. And this is your girl. I'm leaving the house to the mill. Ta-da! We are done with the milling. I forgot to show you how it's done, guys. Sorry, it just escaped me, okay? But we are done here. So the next thing we are going to do is to dry this under the sun. And this is my flour. I dry under the sun. I use a big plastic bag, okay? They have special place purposely for drying flour and other things. So that is where I'm drying my flour, and it's very safe here. This may take about an hour or two to get it dried, and you can decide to mill it again after drying or not to. That one is your choice. Hello guys, so just to make the video short, we are back home, and guess what? I mill my flour again. So what you are seeing is powdered. Now we have gotten our all-purpose spiced millet flour. The reason why I call this flour all-purpose is that you can use it to make zonkom, millet couscous, Hausa porridge, fura, in fact anything that calls for millet, you can use this millet flour to make it. That is why I call it all-purpose millet flour. Recently, I used it to make Hausa porridge, and a lot of people were asking, how did you make the spiced millet flour? And here you go. Finally, I have made a video on that. If you haven't watched that video, please check the description box, the link will be there. And also remember to subscribe to my channel because I'll be using this flour to make a lot of things, okay? Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Until I see you on my next video, stay blessed.